All right, thank you for joining me this evening, everybody. The time is 7:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I did not mean to say Easter, but we have a live severe thunderstorm currently moving through western Mississippi, and the incredibly unsettling thing about this storm is that many weather enthusiasts will know this location by heart, all right? If nobody knows in the chat right now, Rolling Fork, Mississippi last year was hit by a violent EF4 tornado that ended up killing over 25 people, did mass destruction to the town of Rolling Fork, basically wiped it off the map. There's still remnants to the damage to this day. It is really insane, the damage that the tornado did, and now we have a supercell in the exact same location. And something that was even more scary is that earlier we were seeing some very tight rotation, and I really thought we were going to see a tornado drop down because for a while it got really strong, right? But now it is quite a bit weaker here. And actually, I'm not even seeing where the rotation is actually at. I know there definitely was some, but I can't see it anywhere. Let me find it here. Let's play it back 50 frames. Yeah, there it was. I mean, it was pretty tight for a little bit, but there was no tornado. No tornado warning was even ever issued. So, I mean, it was something that seemed like it was going to be a lot more significant than it actually was, but still, it was incredibly creepy to see a supercell go over Rolling Fork and Cary in Mississippi here, obviously, and it's still ongoing, right? We still have broad rotation near the town of Cary right now in Mississippi. This is a severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado possible tag on it, so you need to be very mindful of this storm coming your way if you are in Rolling Fork or Cary in Mississippi. Down the line, this will be heading towards Yazoo City. You already have some stuff going on in Yazoo City, actually. This has really been a nothing burger since the last live stream. We've barely even gotten any more severe thunderstorm warnings. In fact, other than the severe thunderstorm warning that I was live for during my last stream, this little supercell is the only one that has warranted any severe thunderstorm warnings at all. And there's still only been, I believe, 3 severe thunderstorm warnings today in total. So not very impressive considering the fact that we have a 10% hatched risk for tornadoes today, obviously. But, we've actually had 4 severe thunderstorm warnings so far. Or no, that is 3. That's 3. So yeah, very interesting to see a supercell go over Rolling Fork, and it really could still spin up something here. We've still got some weak rotation just to the south of Cary in Mississippi, so we're watching that. The main thing that's really been surprising so far this event is how much flooding has come out of it. We are seeing some serious flood danger across the states of Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas. I believe we even got a mesoscale about it, but yeah. We do have a new tornado watch since the last stream. Still, no tornadoes were ever issued with that last watch, and none have been issued with this watch yet. But this tornado watch, the reading for it is a few tornadoes likely, isolated hail up to ping pong ball size possible, and then scattered gusts up to 70 miles per hour possible. Nearly 3 million people are included in this. It goes through parts of southeastern Louisiana and central Mississippi. There's almost 1,000 schools and almost 150 hospitals included in this watch here. You guys like this look at Radar Omega better? I cleaned it up a lot. I got rid of the Storm Prediction Center outlook. I got rid of all the odd warnings and watches that we didn't need, like wind advisories and stuff, and I just kept the bare essentials here for us to look at these storms. I personally think it looks a lot nicer for streams, so any casual viewers that don't know that much about the weather can still tell what's going on without being super overwhelmed. But let me know what you guys think about it. Again, there's your rotation right in there, just the south of Cary at the minute in Mississippi. We've got all of our storm chasers on this storm right now. We got Corey Gherkin, we've got Brandon Kopic, we've got Vince Welty. They're all out there. Our cluster and storms up in Iowa, where we had that extra severe weather threat today, they're basically done. They're kind of down to some showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder there, like some thunder shower activity. It's really just this one supercell that we're watching at the minute, but also a growing storm here now towards the east of Alexandria. Actually, it looks to be a weakening storm. It was kind of a line of storms, and it's actually starting to break, so I guess I've been proven wrong here. This is a weakening storm near Alexandria, but right now, relatively intense. And then we do have this storm on the Texas-Oklahoma border that's been going for a while now. And there's nothing too impressive about that. It isn't a bit of a radar hole, but it's kind of just a strong thunderstorm rather than anything else there. So yeah, we'll go ahead and keep watching these storms over the next while here. Again, this has been a big nothing burger so far. Nothing significant has happened yet. In fact, if we take a look at the storm reports for today, we do not have any. We have no storm reports sent into the Storm Prediction Center from today's event yet. I'm guessing at the 8 p.m. update, or at the 0100 update, technically, they are going to remove the enhanced risk of severe weather because this outbreak definitely did not, it should not have warranted a enhanced risk. The thing was that there was just no CAPE at all, and, that was a huge problem. The shear was nuts. If there was CAPE with this, we could have had some serious severe weather, like an actual tornado outbreak, but nothing, man. Yesterday's event overperformed a little bit, but today's event is way underperforming. When's the last time we had a 10% hatch risk and didn't get a single tornado? Actually, I can answer that question. That was Super Bowl Sunday. I'm pretty sure that happened, so not really that long ago, but yeah. Actually, was there a tornado on Super Bowl Sunday? I don't remember. I know we were very close to getting one. I'm not sure if we ever got one. I think we did. I think we got one or two in the morning time hours. So it actually would have been August was the time before that we got a 10% hatch risk with no tornadoes. I believe, unless I'm missing something, unless there could have been one in January. I don't remember. I have a really good memory whenever it comes to things that I'm interested in, so I can remember a lot of stuff about the weather. But yeah, we got all of our storm chasers here once again. A weakening storm, though, because it was much more intense earlier on the velocities, as I showed you. And I would have gone live earlier for this, but unfortunately I couldn't. We do have our ongoing blizzard, obviously, out here in the plains. Currently producing some heavy snowfall and gusty to even damaging winds at times. Even some freezing drizzle, it looks like. This storm did get upgraded. The warning did get upgraded to ping pong ball size hail earlier, which was significant, but that has since gotten removed. There was actually very impressive hail core on this thing earlier, I would like to point out. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here. You'll see we got up to blue DBS, or DBZ for a little bit. Now we're kind of just down to small, tiny hail, rather than that large, damaging hail. The thing is that we have, this new radar site, right? Not too sure how well we can trust it. They even have a little message up right here. KHDC is still being tested and collaborated by the National Weather Service, so it may be unstable. It's an interesting, it's giving us an interesting show right now down here in southeast Louisiana and southwest Mississippi, and I'm not sure if that's what's really happening. But it is still great that we have that radar down there. It's our best one right now. Let's see. Let's match it up with this radar, actually. Yeah, I mean, that actually could be accurate. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, all the storm chasers are in a really good spot right now. They're really just in the heart of this storm, man. Let's actually go ahead and bring up our Jackson, Mississippi live cam here. See the ominous clouds over the night sky in Jackson. Let's bring up Lafayette in Louisiana. Actually, let's not. There's nothing much going on there right now. Let's keep it at Jackson, Mississippi, so it's not quite as clustered. over here on the left side of your screen. My last live stream, there was a bit of not even just a bit, a very abrupt ending to it. I wasn't even talking about ending it, and then all of a sudden it ended. That's because I accidentally turned off the power strip that my computer was plugged into. But, yeah, again, if you are just now tuning in, we are looking at this severe thunderstorm here currently moving through western Mississippi in a location that just had a violent high-end EF4 just last year. So it's an interesting look here. If you're a weather enthusiast, I'm sure you know of the Rolling Fork EF4. You think Gulf Breeze, Florida will be okay tonight? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at Gulf Breeze, Florida airborne animations. Gulf Breeze. Let's take a look there. So you're in the Panhandle, Florida. So let's go ahead and turn on our Storm Prediction Center outlooks. So if not tonight, this line of storms might actually approach you tomorrow. Tomorrow, you're going to be under that slight risk of severe weather. So it's gonna kind of be an overnight into tomorrow morning kind of situation. But yes, I definitely think this line will hit you. It probably will not be as intense, though, once it hits you, hopefully. Maybe damaging winds would be the main threat, I would say. But yeah, I think Gulf Breeze definitely has a chance to see some action. Maybe an isolated, embedded tornado threat. But I think it's mainly going to be a pocket for high winds for you there, airborne animations. If anybody else has any questions about their location, leave them down below. I forgot to say that this time. I usually say that every stream. But yeah, if you do have any questions, leave them down below. I will unfortunately have to respond to them about 20 seconds late because of the 20-second stream delay. Your parents are there for vacation. Just want to know. Yeah. Yeah, maybe maybe let them know that it will not be very nice weather there for vacation over the next couple of days. And then tomorrow also, we're going to have a risk here in the Midwest. We may see a small slight risk get issued, possibly, but... sorry. Right now, I'm not really sold on that. Looks like we got ourselves a tornado and a wind threat in the Midwest for tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was turning off the Storm Prediction Center outlook from now on because it makes it really messy on the screen. I mean, this still could wrap up here. Just the south of Rolling Fork, Mississippi. It feels weird to say that at this point. But yeah, I think that this is definitely going to be kind of a bust. This severe weather event is. Nothing significant really at all has happened. The most exciting thing, well, not exciting, but the most significant thing was that pocket of rotation outside of Rolling Fork. It was pretty strong there for a little bit. A little surprised they did not issue a tornado warning. They did have the tornado possible tag on this severe thunderstorm warning the whole time. But, yeah. Again, there was likely not a tornado. In fact, there was almost certainly not a tornado. But there was rotation. So, let's see here. What if we brought up our Northwest Mississippi live cam? There's been such a weird line of skinny thunderstorms here for the past few hours across Arkansas, kind of heading into Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, maybe southern Illinois now. It's so odd. It's really not going to bring any severe weather, but some rumbles of thunder, it's definitely going to bring, I would say, to some places. Just kind of looking at all the radars around here, seeing this line pop up. We'll actually bring up one of our Tennessee cams, Tiptonville here, see what it looks like. There we go. Put that in the top left-hand corner of your screen. Yeah, a very odd looking line though, and it's very surprising it's kept that same formation for this long. Again, severe weather is not really a threat with that, but maybe some isolated gusty wind activity. Alright, back into coverage mode here. Once again, we may see something try to spin up here. Just near Choctaw Landing now. But it's looking less and less likely every radar scan at this point, honestly. And if it plays out like the rest of this event has been, it definitely won't spin up. What happens is storms are like, we've been so numbed at this point because of the lack of storms that even whenever like it's going to get to the point where like a shower will pop up and we're going to be like, oh, is this the one? Is this the one? May see a little cell merger action here. So again, I'm thinking for everybody in this tornado watch, it's probably going to be the potential for some hail, some wind, especially in like central Mississippi. But outside of that, man, the tornado risk is much lower at this point. I might stay live long enough to see the new Storm Prediction Center outlook. It's going to be hard to justify that, though, because there's really nothing to talk about. It's going to be kind of an awkward 14 minutes we have here to wait for this. Our Tiptonville live cam there, we're going to move that down to the bottom left. Yeah, going back to like the Mobile, Pensacola area, because we did have a viewer ask about that area earlier. It's likely going to get hit by this line of storms some point tonight or early morning tomorrow, but it's going to be much less intense than maybe a gusty to isolated damaging wind threat for that area. Again, I feel like I'm being kind of boring at the minute, but there's not much to talk about. Just kind of keeping our eye on this little cell here. Again, any questions, just leave them down below. I'm happy to answer them. Yeah, weakening rotation now. I think this storm is pretty much done with its tornadic potential. Again, just chilling here at the minute. Gonna texting some friends right now. But if anybody has any questions, please do ask them. Because, I mean, nothing's going on right now, and I really need some content, so it honestly helped me. Maybe a little bit of a hail core trying to develop again here on this storm. Near Little Sunflower. In Mississippi, obviously. For some reason, my friend is saying that I'm not live. And I thought he was trolling until he sent me a screenshot of my channel, and the live stream is not there. So, I don't know. If the stream is not popping up on my channel, that does kind of suck. Oh, crap. I'm trying to send him a picture that it is showing for me, but... Oh, of course. Now he wants me to play Roblox while I'm live. For some, could you check the, oh, I'm so sorry, Airborne Animations. I did not see your chat message there. Huntsville, Alabama wins. Alright. So, something to note for Huntsville. I'll just go ahead and do the full weather breakdown for Huntsville. Huntsville, currently, you're going to see some showers and storms popping up in your area soon. Really, some showers and thunder showers. But if you want to know about the winds specifically, we go ahead and turn that on your wind speed in Huntsville right now. So the actual speed looks to be about 20 miles per hour, but the gusts at times are probably around 40, maybe even 45 miles per hour. So yeah, they're probably pretty intense there right now. They will pick up even more once these thunder showers get there. But yeah, definitely windy conditions all across the Dixie Alley, and even like the Midwest here. We move up into the Midwest, we've still got winds like there's a 30 mile per hour wind, not even a gust, just a actual wind, 47 mile per hour gust there. And that's all the way up in the Midwest. Let's actually check down here in Huntsville what the gusts look like. Let's see here. Yeah, 37 miles per hour on that gust, 29. So if you're on like the north side of Huntsville, maybe more intense winds of 35 to 40 miles per hour at the minute in terms of the gusts. By the way, they removed the tornado possible tag on this severe thunderstorm warning in Mississippi. Yeah, I hope you're still here. I really did not see your chat message. That's my bad. We'll go ahead and turn off the winds. Why do I have the Storm Prediction Center Outlook on all of a sudden? Did I turn that on? I don't know. But yeah, that's the forecast for Huntsville. And no really impressive storms at the minute, to be quite honest. Once this severe thunderstorm warning expires, it will probably not get reissued. It's not really impressive enough. At this point, we are literally just waiting for the Storm Prediction Center update, and it is actually in here on my iPad. Shoot, okay. I'm gonna have to wait for it to load to see the specific details, but they did stick with the enhanced risk, surprisingly. So they still have some faith, the Storm Prediction Center does, that this still could be an outbreak of at least severe weather. I don't know. I'm just not thinking that's really in the cards at this point. There's nothing that's been impressive so far. Literally nothing. So it's like, why would I believe that there's going to be something? I don't know. So, let me see here what this enhanced risk is driven by. I gotta wait for that to update. Let's see. Has it updated on my Radar Omega? It looks like it actually has. Yeah, they still stuck with that 10% hatched risk, huh? They really didn't change anything about the enhanced risk, actually. Alright. Yeah, again, this severe thunderstorm warning sticks with us for the next minute here. How do I go about looking at the wind speeds on Radar Omega? So, I don't know. I'm like 99% sure you don't need a subscription to do this. What you're going to want to do, go ahead and click the 3 lines in the top left-hand corner of your screen. Then you go to this little thing in data overlay settings, this little sun next to the thermometer, and then turn on wind speed. And then from there you can see all the wind speeds within the radar site that you're clicked on, if that makes sense. So like, you go over here to Huntsville, right? We can click on this. We see we got 22 mile an hour winds and then a 37 mile per hour gust. I kind of forgot you could actually look at the gusts, I'm not gonna lie. So that severe thunderstorm warning has now expired here in Mississippi. And not been reissued. So I think that's going to be it for tonight, everybody. If you did enjoy this live stream, please do be sure to click that like and subscribe button. Has been pretty exciting. Well, actually, I don't know why I said that. It's been pretty uneventful, I guess is what I meant to say. So until next time, I'll see you on the next one. If something really major happens between now and maybe the next 2 hours, I'll go live again. But I think other than that, I'm done for tonight, everybody. Big nothing burger. That's what I'll say. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.